Good morning, everyone. How are you today? It is Easter Monday. Yay, Easter Monday. Um, and today, I think today's story is a good story for Easter Monday. You're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. There's just like me. You either love me or you hate me. That's kind of the end. There is no in between. And, I'm okay with that. So, yeah. What's your weekend? I feel like it was a very, I'm kind of settling into my groove as far as how this whole quarantine is working and stuff. But it felt weird not getting together with family and people like I normally would on Easter. We'd at least get together and have a meal and maybe some Easter eggs, and I get to spend some time with the nephews and all that good stuff. But yeah, let me know how you did. How was it? Were you able to find meaning in your weekend? Or do you even celebrate Easter? I guess that's a good question too. Yeah. So shall we? Let's do this. So good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Yes, I agree, Darlene. Weird weekend without the fam. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so, okay. Focus. Let's do this, shall we? I'm Crystal Webster with Sharing Solace. For those of you that don't know me, I am also the author of Confessions of a Griever, turning a hot mess into an Haute message, Laughable Lessons for When Life Just Sucks. That is why we're here today. We're here to read a chapter from the book. But more so than that, I am Madeline's mother. That is my top priority and biggest responsibility, to make her proud. I just look up to do that. So yeah. So like I think I said before, today's story is a unique one. You are either going to love it or you are going to hate it. And that's okay. That's your prerogative. This story is a lot like me. Either you love me or you hate me. There is no middle ground there. There really, really just isn't. So if you're here, let me know. I can see numbers, but I can't really see names unless you say something. So send me a comment, give me a heart, let me know that you're here. Because that always makes me feel better, to be perfectly honest. This is an excuse to get up and get showered and get like functioning every day. But it's also kind of weird to just do it by myself. So, okay. So the story we picked on Friday was this one, Take Me to Church. So we will read this, and then we will, Father Justin just joined. I don't know that we're going to talk after this. Sorry, Father Justin. So yeah, here is today's story. We'll read this, and then we will pick our story for us to read tomorrow afternoon. So this one is entitled, Take Me to Church. Wait, I should say that differently. Take Me to Church. Like my letter to the author said, grief books historically have been fact and figures based, or Jesus is the supreme being of the entire universe based. I think I've pretty well proven that this book is not even a little bit either of those. I'll be honest with you. I grew up Catholic. I went to Sunday school. I got baptized and confirmed, and all of that other good stuff. I even got married in a Catholic church, but I never really considered myself a truly devout follower. I was more of a C&E kind of girl. When we found out that Madeline would die, we went to our family church. This is the church that both my husband and I had grown up attending. His mother actually played the piano and sang every Sunday morning for years. We went to our long-term parish priest and asked for guidance. His response? Call the office when you're ready to schedule the funeral. What? Yep, that was it. No compassion, no Jesus has a plan, not even a pity prayer. Just let us know when we can start dealing with the logistics. It was basically then and there that I realized organized religion wasn't really right for me. Now, Madeline did have a full Catholic funeral at a different church, and we tried our hardest to get back into it, but my heart just wasn't there. My heart was already bleeding out of control, and my religion ground sand into that open wound. I felt like it was the final straw that broke the camel's back. Now, all that being said, I have to believe that there's a higher power out there. You can call it God, Jesus, Buddha, energy, supreme being, Mother Earth, your priestess, the universe. Call it little green men from Mars for all I care. There have been too many serendipitous coincidences in my life to not believe that there is something out there helping and guiding me. Honestly, I like to think that it's my Maddie up there, lining all my ducks up in a row. Because my ducks down here on Earth are actually squirrels, and they all seem to constantly be at a rave. I just couldn't imagine Madeline's short 8-hour life here on Earth being that is all there is for her. I believe her physical body just couldn't handle the smartness of her brain and awesomeness of her soul. Okay, but here's the deal, bringing this around full circle. Religion, politics, and pretty much all other opinions are just like, well, insert your favorite word for male genitalia here. You can have one, that's great. You can even be super proud of how big and rigid yours is. But the second you whip it out and start shoving it in my face, we're going to have a problem. While I do seem to have a rather engorged Private Johnson from time to time, I do my best to keep it under wraps. This is probably the most you'll hear about my personal views in one sitting. You know, stories and anecdotes aside. I think you've seen that this book is not a praying your way to positivity, nor is it a logicking your way to happiness. Like my opinion or not. Take it or leave it. I don't care to have opinions crammed down my throat, so I won't do that to you either. Basically, this is a really long-winded and convoluted way for me to say I found my solace in a very unconventional way. And I hope that you can find yours too. There's no right way to do that. Maybe it's through your faith and religion. Maybe it's through logic. Maybe it's through your divine inner essence. Find your way to make peace with your experiences, and don't let anyone tell you you're wrong. All right, so that was Take Me to Church? ? What do you think? I honestly, I wasn't sure that I wanted to read this one at all. I even wasn't really 100% sure that it was going to actually end up in the book. But I think it's an important, I think it's important. Yeah. I feel like and I've said this 100 times, I feel like we can get guilted into or out of our grief. And what is right for me isn't necessarily right for you, but that's okay. And there is no right way to do this, whether that's grief or life or anything else. There's no right way to do this. And so let's just put that out there. You do it how you need to do it. And if that's what feels good to you, then good. You know, you're only helping yourself and you're not hurting anyone else by doing and grieving the way that you need to. So, I guess that's my story and I'm sticking to it. But I'd love to know what you think. I'd love to know if you think I am absolutely out of my mind. Because some days I feel like I am. Let's be completely honest. I'm a wackadoodle. And some days I feel crazy. So, but now I honestly feel a whole lot better getting that out there. Like, This is my deep, dark secret, and it is out there in the world. So there you go. Okay. Now, shall we pick tomorrow's story? We have 3 options. Option 1, want to go to a different kind of church? Read I Am Your Grief Guru. Or 2, think my soapbox isn't quite tall enough and want to see just how much higher I can get? Read Grief Shaming and Victim Blaming. Or 3, maybe this is a little over the top to you and not exactly what you believe in or were even expecting. Read Just Effing Breathe. So there are options for tomorrow, just in the comments, A, B, or C. And whoever gets the most votes, that is what we will read tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. 1, A, I guess we're doing letters here. A, I Am Your Grief Guru. B, Grief Shaming and Victim Blaming. Or C, Just Effing Breathe. These are actually all really fitting for after this story. Yeah, I honestly, to be perfectly honest with you, I was a little concerned about doing that. I mean, it is Easter Monday, so there's that. I read a story about my take on religion. There's that. I feel like for so many reasons I'm going to hell. But we'll take the carpool lane and get there together. How about that? I don't know. So yes, A, B, or C. A, I Am Your Grief Guru. B, Grief Shaming and Victim Blaming. Or C, Just Effing Breathe. Pick those. Oh, it looks like we're getting some A votes. Looks like everybody wants to read I Am Your Grief Guru. Oh, okay. That one's going to be a good one. So yes, again, we will all tally up votes at the end of the evening, so don't feel like you have to vote right now. But just A, B, or C in the comments. We will go from there. And we will hear a story tomorrow at 12:15 Central Time again. Yeah, so for those of you that haven't done this yet, please head over to sharingsolace.com/book. That'll give you all the details and all the wonderfulness on this book that comes out on Madeline's birthday, because it is so important that May 19th be the day of this book. So if you go over to sharingsolace.com/book, you can read all about the book. You can get the first 2 chapters in writing so you can read them whenever you want. And then I will also get to remind you when we come back and do this again. If you haven't RSVP'd for her birthday party, we're doing it virtually this year, given that no one is allowed to get together. Sharingsolace.com/birthday. You can find out all about her birthday. Well, find out all that I know about her birthday. I'm still trying to plan it out. You know, we're going to do cake and ice cream, though I haven't figured out exactly how that's going to work. And party games and presents and, you know, all the things that you normally do at a 10-year-old's birthday. We're going to do that. We're just going to do it virtually. So if you RSVP by going to sharingsolace.com/birthday, I will make sure that you get all the info. I think we're going to do like a Google Meetup or Google Hangout. We're going to see if that works. I don't know. But some way we're going to find ways to interact and have a good time with that. So it's absolutely free. There will be giveaways and games and all kinds of stuff. So do not feel like you got to do anything other than RSVP. If you do choose to order a book, those will be delivered to you in time for the birthday, because there will be extra birthday things in that box. So you definitely want to make sure that you have those. But I think that's it. I think that is all I got. So we're going to do this one more time, just in case I saw a few new people hop on. Again, don't know who you are, but saw a change in numbers. So here are our 3 options to read tomorrow. A, I am your grief guru. B, grief shaming or victim blaming. Or C, just effing breathe. Pick A, B, or C. Just leave a comment, and that is what we will read for tomorrow. So until then, I hope that you are able to get grateful, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah. Bye.